Hello gents, welcome back to Dutch Modeling with another inbox review. Today it's gonna be a Dragon Smart Kit, the new Tiger 131 early production. Sfeerpans Abteilung 504 Tunisia. I got this kit for the 2015 Pricks of Plastic Secret Santa draw. So to start with this one, I want to say lots of thanks to my Secret Santa. You know who you are, and I really appreciate this. So back to the kit. Typical Dragon drawing on the front, box art. On the sides, you got 3 different camo schemes of the 3 tanks you can make. 1 second. My PC is making lots of noise. You got 3 different schemes. It's 2015 kit, so you know it's really new. And again, box art here with the kit number 6820. Here's some cat drawings, how it should look when it's finished. And then on the back you got the all special parts according to the cat drawings. Again, they're normally, to be honest, you will see about the photo etch parts, but they didn't do this time. Except for here, the yellow parts will be the photo etch parts, as you can see here. It's with the new DS tracks. I am probably gonna get one of these. These are tracks for the initial. Come a little bit like this. These are tracks for the initial. They're mailed ones, so I can't use them. So I've been told. But that's a shame. So I have to get different. But probably there will be either full tracks or Spade Ace, or I'm also thinking about trying those Easy Link tracks. But if they get them, I'm gonna do a review about those too. I will not do a review on the fuel tracks because almost everybody knows them. So let's open the box and let's see what's inside. A lot, like usual. So we got the, as you can see here, that's quite a lot. So I'm going to put the entire box to the side and just let's start with the instructions. Again, like you know, Dragon blues are spares, so you got about a tiger in spares on this one. You can see different turret you got in the spare. Turret ring goes into the spare. Inside for the turret goes into the spare. And mantlets go into the spares. So you actually front plate goes into the spares, and 3 more mantlets. So you got 4 gun mantlets that go into the spare. An extra barrel that goes into the spare. You can make definitely at least 1 new turret that is completely on spares of this kit alone. So yeah, that's a good thing. The colors you need, the colors they say you need, in Aqueous Hobby Color, Mister Color and Model Master Color. Then they start, strangely not with the wheels and the suspension, but they start with the back plate. Mounting the exhaust stacks, pre-drilling holes here and there, cutting things off there, mounting the smoke dispenser on top here, actually showing you how to place them here, but that's a good thing. And then the shrouds go on. Then you go to placing the suspension rods yourself here. And by the looks of it, you have to cut off a little bit on each piece, and there are 16, so that's go Dragon for being too lazy to do it. And then only then you'll start actually building the wheels here. If you hear that in the background, it's fireworks. It's the 31st of December, so yeah, that was to expected. Sorry for that in advance, but there's not a lot I can do about it if I want to ever do this review. Swing arms go in, wheels go on, you know how a Tiger works. Step 4. The idler swing arm goes in different places, so it's best you do not glue that until you actually got to the point where you have all the wheels assembled, the tracks around it, and then use the idler wheel to bring it to the right tension or the right slack as you want. And if you got the right slack, then glue it in place. Otherwise you have to go screwing around with either, if you're using the DS tracks, reactivating your glue and playing around with the idler then. Or if you are using single link tracks and you have to take out another link, or if you got some magic tracks left, reactivating the glue from that and taking your link out. So the best thing is, do your wheels, especially with the DS tracks, do your wheels, put your DS tracks around them, make sure by playing with the idler wheel, adjusting the idler wheel, you got the right slack and or the tension you want on that track. And if you're perfectly happy, then glue it in place, because then it will be that way. Same if you're gonna do a diorama. Make your diorama bed or the situation where the tiger is situated, or take it with a wooden piece which is driving over a rock or anything. If there's anything change in how the wheels are or the tension of the tracks is, make sure you do not glue your idler wheel in place before you're absolutely sure you got the right tension for whatever you want. And then test it, then fix your idler, and then you're done. Continue here more on the back plate, tools. What's on the cut? It's strange. All parts back, initial starter, cap here, towing hook. Then you're going here to the jack. It's going to build up, and hooks being placed. These are the mud guards where you have to cut pieces out, so as you can see here. Oh, you can't because the wheel is so low. You can see here, this little blue part you have to cut out. Then you go up to the inside, the fuel tanks, with some cooling radiators being placed on top, fuel caps being placed in. Side skirts go on. Next step is the top plate. It's going to be dressed up. Here are this is the machine gunner's hatch. You can either open or close it, it's your choosing. But dress up the inside nicely. And yeah, the jack plate, X, engine plate covers, engine deck, bits completely, air filters, and everything goes on here. I'm not sure what this is, to be honest. D10, what's D10? Okay, D10 is the big part. D8. What's D8? I'm trying to figure out what this is for. And again, you can see because here's a little cutout. You got D10, that's the plate, and D8, and next to D8 you have to cut something off. Well, I have no clue what D8 is. Oh, here it is. Ah, okay, these are the sides. So this actually needs to be turned around because they're here. You have to cut out. Ah, okay, yeah. Sorry for that. I'm wondering. Bow machine guns being put together, put into place. Everything there is. Driver's viewport and hatch. Again, lots of drilling. Not gluing here, so it's going to be movable. Or covered up, whatever you want. So you can either have it with the barrel out, completely closed, or with a sack over it so it won't get wet. That's here. Driver viewports being assembled, again movable as it seems. Back to the top again. FIFO filters are being assembled here. Placed here. And you only need this because it says here this is A. You got an option between A, B and C. This is A. The FIFO filters are only in place for the Tunisia Tiger. That's the 504. That's the actual 131. It's the only one that needs the FIFO filters in place. Tow cables, tools. Here's another piece. This is pretty small. There, that piece, which is K3. You only need that if you're building either B or C. One of the other two. So not the 131, but one of the other two. Then you need that. The other one apparently don't need it. Step 10. Again, more FIFO filters, and again only if you want to do the Tunisia Tiger. Front light. This is only if you're going to do the second battle of Lake Lagoda or for the Ukraine. You need that light. Oh, sorry, that's my PC again. Apparently the socket is different according to this. Scissor binoculars. Some little thing about the air filter here. The air filters here. Some photo edge. The front plate. So, and this is only if you're gonna build the 131. But what are you gonna use if you're gonna build the other one? They don't say that. That's strange. Did I miss that? So it's actually a 3-in-1 this way. So you got either the 504, so the 131 for Tunisia. You got the 504 in Tunisia again, the 505 in the Ukraine, and the, what was the other one? Sorry, the 502. That's the second battle of Lake Lagoda. Those three tanks you got. You will see them in the camel markings later on. Building of the gun. From breech block all the way here through to the muzzle brake, and then you go through to the, this is all third, almost the entire page. There's some interior, and it gives a lot of options, well, not options, but a lot of possibilities for you if you want to dress this pretty nicely, because you can open all the hatches, so there will always be a way to look inside, so you can dress it up nice if you want. See, seats, binoculars going in, the hatches are very nicely dressed up, so yeah, it looks good. Commander's viewports, commander's cupola, air filters, cupola, the storage bin on the back, third pin, and it's gonna back in, and then there is again a little difference between the Tigers, which one you're gonna use. Tracks go on, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. All we're left now with the camo schemes. As like I said, it's number A. It's the 131, which is based on in principle. It's the Zware Panzerabteilung 504 Madej El Bab in Tunisia, 1943. You got the Zware Panzerabteilung 502, Second Battle of Lake Lagoda, March 43. And to be honest, I think I'm gonna do this one because I really like that camo scheme. And the last one is Zwergpanzerabteilung 505 in the Ukraine Spring 44. So, those are the options they give you. Put this back and start. Well, the S-tracks detail is okay. The guide teeth are actually hollowed out, so that's a good thing, but normally nothing's very special. This one I'm gonna open. This is the new and devolved, not evolved, but devolved Dragon card, so to say. Because we always had some nice big card with all the goodies. This is it. This and this. This was usually with tow cable and barrel and stuff like that. This is all the PE you're getting. It's for now for me, to be honest, because I hate that stuff. Everybody knows it. But you got the engine grills, and then you got some way too little stuff. Let's see. The real Tiger Nut probably knows exactly what this is or what it should be. I'm not, so I don't. And then there are the decals. Decals with cartograph. So bound to be good. One for one, 121, and the 01. And the thing I like, and I saw that on the paint scheme, sorry, they actually broke open the 0 and the 1, so you can do it over the gun port. I know it's hard to see because it's also light, but here I hope around the 16 you see that the 0 is broken. You actually got another part here that goes into there, so you can still make a complete 0, but it just broke pieces off. So apparently they think, it's tested, but they think it's easier decaling that way. I have no clue why they did it, but okay. And these are also pretty cool. Those near my finger are actually for the fire extinguisher. I checked it before, so that's why I know. So that's a cool thingy. But those zeros being broken up, and I'm just gonna get out the instructions again, so probably can show you better on this one. You can see it says here by the 0, 18 and 19, indicating that that decal actually is 2 decals. That's the right side. So, and the left side also indicated there. Oh, I'm lost. Sorry. Where the? Oh, there it is. No, damn, there. The 1 is indicated is 15, 16, and 17. So that decal has actually 3 parts. And I don't know. If you got a decent decaling solution, setting solution, or solvent, I don't think you need to be cutting them in 3 or 4 parts to glue them over an obstacle. They do it naturally. But hey, I'm just a stupid trucker. I don't know a thing. Let's start with the actually sprues. One back, multiple sprues. We have here is a third top. It's for the gun. It is someone's hatch. And we got here again another mantlet. hatches. This is for the commander's cupola. Vision blocks, hatch, air filter or inlet. And those watch parts. The welding seam is pretty damn good, to be honest. Oh, this looks good. Take this one here so I can show you. Oh, sorry. See there, the welding seam around the sides of the turret top. That's some nice detail. And the other one with only a water one. There are some small things here. You can see. Just the wheel. That's absolutely nothing. And then there's some air intakes and the vision blocks. And that's all in this one. Then we have here the top plate, again with a very nice molding seam, or welding seam, sorry. Here in the middle, it has a bit of a texture. There's a little shitloads of detail in here. It looks very gorgeous, very nicely done this. No details whatsoever on the inside though. This will be the engine deck cover, I guess. Yeah. Again, riveting detail. There's a little bit of texture on there. That's good. Sorry guys. That looks very nice. The cable also looks very nice. Will be a pain to clean though. Oh no! Oh, that's not even that bad. I just do this twice and it's off, so that won't be that bad. They're not that attached, but that's a good thing. They're not overly attached to each other. There you see the again weld seam. The one in the middle, and then the rest of the detail on every stuff here. There's here the engine covers. I'm going to turn this one around so you can see the inside. This one with the detail, and then at the end you got the rope. See an extra close up. Hopefully it will get the texture on it. So, yeah, that looks pretty good, to be honest. And the last one is the side skirts, the back plate, tools. Oh, sorry. Towing cables, the mud guards for the back. All small stuff here. Again, just a little bit of texture, but the detail is again very good. The shovel, nicely done. Hinges for the mud flaps, I guess. No flash. This one's almost broken off. You have to be careful with that. And some small stuff which I really do not know the exact nature of. Here's the back plate. You see the detail yourself, so it's pretty crisp. Then we got a shovel, some more tools, the hinges, some smaller stuff there. there. This way. Side skirts, both of them. The towing cables. There's one of the mud guards. There's the other one. With a rope. So the connection point to the ropes. Not too bad. Next one will again multiple in a box. The storage bin already. I would almost say, to be honest, the Dragon is using new plastic to package. It feels different than all the other ones I've done so far. Strange thing for me to say, yeah, I know, but that's what I think. Another front plate here. Thought we just had one. Okay. Commander's cupola with the hatch. Plates for the smoke dispensers. Parts for the jack. More for smoke dispensers. And this, I don't know what this is. There's only small sprues, so that's a good thing. Let's go over it. Let's see those smoke dispensers around for a second. There they are. This is the other side. So back to this side. This is where the best parts are. All small parts. Another front plate. I got 4, so then my fault. I think we're four. Oh no, not the front plates. There were only 2 or 3. The mantlet were 4. In the spare bin, that is. Let's see. Exhaust shrouds, the side plating, armor parts, what you call it. Sprocket wheels. Very nicely detailed, very smooth and crisp. Tool clamps. Wow, they are looking good. Those clamps are beautiful. More of them here with wing nuts. I think they're called wing nuts. Caps, small stuff. No. And here's the storage bin from the back, third bin. Again, nicely detailed. Riveting on the top. Can be completely open if you want. The underside and the hatches. So looking good again. I'm really liking the sprocket wheels, to be honest. You can see here. Let's do one side like this, and there's the other one, and then just turn this around once. You can see the other side. This is very impressive. And then those wing nuts I really wanted to show you. They're small, because this is my finger. See, and you got, they're so nicely made. Exhaust shrouds there, all small stuff on the bottom there. And there, as you can see, let's turn this around so you can actually pick this up, especially. There it is. You can see the detail. That's looking good. And then there are the extra parts, so you can. Oh, sorry. That's looking good. The molding on this one so far is beautiful. And here, this is nothing special. Again, 2 plates for the gun on the front. The dust sack, I think it is, or waiting sack. And this is to completely shut it out, close it. The machine gun on the front, bow machine gun. Torsion bars, another cupola ring, so we got a couple of those. The extra gun here, and this is a plate. So I'll show you these two, and the rest doesn't really interesting to be honest. This is for the bow mounted machine gun, and yeah, that's it. What you're gonna use from this sprue, I think. So that's a very small contribution. But then again, my videos normally take over 45 minutes. So this is something I found very funny when I saw it the first time. They actually give you some DS cacti here. No, this actually, I like this. This is funny. And looking good though. So yeah, this is, it's also in the kit. That's a good thing. You can drape it around the gun like a tarp or something like that. Lower hole and the turret. I think this is the turret we don't use. Inside something. The welding texture on this is absolutely brilliant. It's very neatly done. There's some riveting detail on the underside here of the turret ring. Welding detail here everywhere. It's crisp. Even here you got some welding detail. This is a gorgeous piece of work. As you can see. Even there? No, not there, sorry. It's there. And this is the top. See the welding detail there. And even there on the underside. This is absolutely gorgeous work they did. This is the quality we want from Dragon. The lower hole. Oh, damn it. Just kick it and it works great. Some welding detail under here. Inside, I'll show you that in a second. Welding detail around the idler wheel. Some detail on the other side, also again the welding detail. They really outdone themselves with the welding detail on this kit. It's absolutely gorgeous. The camera shows it to you. There it is. It's a place nobody ever gonna see. Because you got your side skirts, your wheels, your tracks, your dirt, everything. You're never gonna see it, but still, even around there. It's that's gorgeous work. Here in the front, zoom in again. There, it is also, and there. So they actually, it is. They built a beautiful kit with this, that's for sure. I don't know how to fit it yet, of course, but just part-wise, the looks of it, wow. They have done worse, much worse. Multiple sprues again. Another turret top, another turret ring, turret mantlets. No clue what this is. Oh, I know what this is. This is the latter part of the engine deck that goes open, that opens and closes. That's here. I have to turn this a little bit to me. I keep seeing out of focus somehow. Hatch. small arms port, smoke dispensers, hatches seat, and more front part. I have no clue why. They look very the same to me. But to the people who actually know those things, they probably look not even closely the same. But for me, they are exactly the same. So, just go over it so you know what is in the back. 2 of those. You only need 1. We had 4. 2 of those. It's for the engine deck. You got here some small parts. Another turret ring and another turret top. So again with the welding detail there. See, so it's all best quality, but why is it in God's name so much? So much, I don't know. Spare track links. Oh, the guide teeth. You have to glue them in yourself. Here. The filters. Top done. And this is all small stuff. Piping. So this will be a short one. And here we got another one. I just taken it out. It's only track links and guide teeth. So I'm gonna put this away. Showing you once is enough, I think. You can detail on the spare track links and on the underside. This is the underside. So these are spare tracks, and then there are the filter boxes with the tops, some of the piping, and then all these small things. And then we're back to the track. So that's basically it. And then here we got an axe, a shovel, a hammer, the jack block. These are towing eyes for on the tow ropes, toolbox from the back, and then there's a lot of small fiddly. Oh, what's this? I want to say small and fiddly stuff, but this is extremely small and fiddly. This is the sockets for the lights, so to say, the feet for the lights. Start with the toolbox. Then go over to the fiddly stuff. Tools, crank. This is what I call the small and fiddly stuff. More tools there. Now the 2 different light sockets. Just call them sockets. Probably called different. There were the lights. There's a jack block with the wood texture on it, as you can see. And that's it again. Next bag, let me see, wheels. Go. The clear parts. They're here. 2 separate parts for the commander's cupola here, and the rest are vision blocks. And even the driver has a clear vision box. But these aren't meant to be very clear, so they're not. They're just what they used to be. They need to be. I don't know why the most are clear, because you paint them anyhow. Most of us do, at least. Sprocket wheel, transmission housing. It's that front party what goes by the transmission. Idler, the very nicely textured bottom part of the exhaust system, towing eyes, parts of the driver's viewport, parts for the gunner's MG, hole holder, the smokestacks or engine stacks, and that's it. Again, rivet detail, bolting detail is pretty nice. On the idlers, there's one side, and then just gonna flip it around. You can see the other side. That's the inside. Nicely on detail. And again, sorry for the fireworks in the background, but there's not much I can do about that. This is one side of the idler. Just flip it again, and there's the other side of the idler. You can see for the transmission. There, also nicely detailed. So, good things, I would say. And no, we have to do this one now. We got another front plate, part of a gun, breech, block, seat, muzzle brake, that shell casing catcher thing, the safety wire, so you don't get caught by the backblast. Another part of a cupola with a cupola cover, another seat, two gun ports. Cool stuff. Very nicely detailed again. No flash or sink marks or stuff, but hey, it's a 2015 kit by Dragon, so it would be very bad if they actually had that. And here's this side is a lot nice texture. See how we did in a close-up. If the camera picks it up, it's actually why the two little holes are trying to catch the light on it, so that's why I'm spinning it. I hope you can see it. And there's, well, let's go over it all as usual. You can see the parts yourself and maybe spot something I didn't. Probably spot something I didn't because I don't see anything. So that's part of the gun. Ooh, don't break stuff off. Right in there. These are the mirrored sprues, or twin sprues, or whatever you want to call them. With one part of the sprocket wheel, covers for some kind, swing arms. And that's about it. Let's go over the sprocket wheel real fast. Again, nice detail with those covers next to it. And on the other side, again the bolting detail there. And that's really it. There's the smoke dispensers here and the swing arms here, but okay, that's nothing you can really see. Put this back in. Be careful by putting this back because the swing arms of course stick out. If you don't put it back correctly, they might break off while repacking the box. And that's one thing about Dragon. Once you get all the sprues out, you'll never get it back in. At least, well, you know what I mean. Wheels. Got two sprues with wheels. So go with them first. Bolting and riveting detail is very nice. Welding detail in here. Welding detail in here. Riveting detail. rivets, bolts and everything. The rubber texture here, it's good. Wheels made by Fulda, Continental. That's cool. Only those have it. Well, it's actually not really Fulda or Continental because they can't use those names. It's Eulda and Continental. I hope you can read it. The welding detail, riveting detail around the wheels is actually very good again. You can see that. And there again, it's really nice what they made. Oh, this kit, the detail on it, it's I have to say, I think personally, I'm gonna turn this around so I can hopefully let you read the markings, but the quality wise the best kit Dragon made. There it is. It's one. It's pretty hard for me to see it also, so oh sorry. This is the Continental one. So I like those kinds of extras, and it's in the molding. It's pretty hard to make, I think. Next, an inner turret ring. Lots of bolting here. Some extra bolts here on the outside of the sprue. That's cool. Another engine plate. Parts for the air filter system, or the filter system for the engine. Barrel cleaning rods, seat, tops again. Another cover, a gunpowder mouth for the machine gun. So, yep. You see here, it's the ring. We just turn this around, and there, all the extra bolts. Oh, that's cool. There's the boxes for the air filters, another hatch, the back plate, or top plate, well, back top back, engine cover deck, and barrel cleaning rods, and small stuff. And here we got what it looks to me like another part of a turret bin, more curving for the 5-volt system, 5-volt parts here, another top plate for the engine deck, the S-hooks here, another block for the jack, another toolbox from the back. It's all a lot of another to be honest. The detail around this part for the 5-volt filters on the sides. Very nicely. Fireworks! Happy 31st of December! There we are. Hopefully it will take it like this. It zooms in on my hand, so I have to try it with this. It's on the edges of those. You see that? And that's meant to be there. That's cool. So further on we got another plumbing there. Yes, hooks. Another top plate for the engine deck. Another jack block. This is a whole lot of duplicates, to be honest. Most of this we already had. Somewhere over the rainbow. And then this will be the last bag. Yep. With the fuel and cooling system, or the fuel tanks and the radiators. parts for the cooling fins for the radiator, and more for the protection, wooden protection plates for these fuel tanks, machine gun, fire extinguisher, lights, more hatches for the driver and the co-driver or the machine gunner. The 5-hole hoses here, which are very nicely detailed. I'm gonna do one screw at a time. That's easier. And all the small stuff over here. So, and here's the air intake, and there's a little bit of detail on there, or surface. There's no welding details so far on the fuel tanks. So. There's some detail there. You got machine gun parts, cooling for the cooling fins. I have no clue what it's called in a radiator, to be honest. I think there's cooling fins. The fuel tank and the radiator. All small parts. How it looks does the machine gun. Not too bad. Handle of the machine gun and the barrel. So. Yeah, I saw this. I was very impressed with the 5-hole filter system. These hoses look brilliant. Too bad I have touched them where they did, because you have to clean it, and that will most definitely cost you some of the detail. But this looks damn nice. Hollowed out. It's for the fuel tanks tops, protection plates. I'll show you these like this because this light is better. Oh, sorry. Or not. Trying to be a smart ass doesn't work. The detail in those filters is absolutely stunning. And then some small parts, nothing spectacular. But those 5-hole filters are. Too bad I'm probably not going to use them. Front plate, again, the riveting work and the welding is beautiful. Lower turret ring. I have no clue what this is. There's some welding texture in there, so you're probably gonna see it. And then here's some small things. This looks gorgeous. I'm gonna go up to here. Then those things. I have no clue what those are, to be honest. There's some welding detail there, so. And then there's the lower ring. And then these. Looks like clamps to me, but could be something else. So. Looks good. Looks very good. And that's the end of the sprues. They were enough, that's for sure. A whole lot of plastic to enjoy. Back in here. So, while trying to get all that back in the box, you just gotta try. What are my thoughts about this? Well, I got a lot of positive thoughts. It looks, especially The molding wise, it's gorgeous. That's it. That's it. The detail, the welding details especially, but the riveting details and everything, it's pristine, it's clean, it's sharp. It's definitely one of the best kits they made so far. And like I said before, it's a 2015 kit, so I'm gonna quit doing that. It's a 2015 kit, so you kind of expect that of Dragon, or of every manufacturing that, but they really outdid themselves this time. It looks like Simrate here. I didn't see that before. They really outdid them this time with this kit. It's clean, sharp, straight. Molding is very, very nicely done. I've seen not a single mistake so far. It actually is a very, very gorgeous kit to see. So yeah, instruction wise, yeah, the Dragon instructions. What else can I say? Not a lot, I think. Everybody knows how Dragon instructions are. Extra wise, so the old Dragon with the Dragon card and stuff. Yeah. I'm not a great fan of PE, everybody knows it, but I wouldn't mind a metal barrel, to be honest. Or decent tracks. I'd rather have magic tracks than those DS things. And not everybody agrees with me with that, and it's, hey, I got it all closed in. And that's a good ride, but I'd rather have magic tracks or definitely metal tracks, and that's what I'm gonna get. So, all in all, oh hell, what a gorgeous kit this is. I'm hoping it will be a joy, the same joy to build as it is to see. And then I'm gonna have some joyful moments with this one. That's a thing for sure. So, yeah. Well, to finish it up, this was the review of the Tiger 101. Oh, 101. Damn, I'm gonna fuck it up at the end, didn't I? This was the review of the Tiger 131, the early production from the Panther Uptylon 504 in Tunisia, or better known as the Bovington Tiger, to be honest. I really hope you enjoyed this review. I actually enjoyed going over the parts, so let me know, comment, subscribe. If you really hated it, just go away and go in the corner and die or something like that. And don't say anything. Good, fine, thanks, bye.